Okay, so I'll answer the first questions in order, just through different audios. But I'll start off just by introducing myself. My name is Eric Costa of Rebo. I'm the founder and CEO of a company called Råjus, based in Oslo, Norway. And we make highly nutritious cold pressed juices to businesses, events, cafes, um, and yeah, that's what we do in a nutshell. So, the first question, what should expectations be of an entrepreneurship class? Well, expect expect a lot of theory. A lot of theory, a lot of yeah, it's just a regular class really. But you'll hear a lot of probably a lot of case studies, more case studies than a lot of in other classes. But in the end of the day, it's just another class. And the best way for you to really get the most out of a class is for you to actually put everything you learn of the theory and put it into practice. Because there's nothing better at learning through experiences. So if you really want to take this to another level, I suggest starting a project. Any form of project could be small or big, and just starting with it, use the things you get in class, use examples, look at the case studies, look up things online on YouTube. There's a lot of interesting people out there that started companies, and expect that. So what is
Just
it
go for
to
it.
be an entrepreneur? I feel like the media and a lot of newspapers and there's a lot of people glorify it a lot. It's not, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, a lot of effort, and you have to have a really high tolerance of risk, of pressure, of stress. It's a lot of work. Um, but it's extremely rewarding if you get it right. And you learn faster than any other jobs I've seen. You can go to 9 to 4 and do what you have to do. You have your assignments, and you learn quite a lot in the beginning when you're getting used to the job. But then the learning curve stops until you progress or you get more tasks. In entrepreneurship, the tasks never end. There's always new tasks. There's always new challenges which you've never seen coming, which you've never experienced before, and it's really just being highly adaptable. Like Charles Darwin, the theory of evolution, he says that it's not the strongest, the biggest, or the smartest animals survive, but it's the ones that are most able to adapt to change. And I believe if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to change your company, you have to be able to change the projections, the direction according to what is giving you the biggest results. So entrepreneurship and what it is to be an entrepreneur is really uh, just go for it. You know, it's the best way to learn is through experiences, and there's no other way than really just trying to do something, start a project, a company, and just go for it. The one thing that I wish I'd known before starting a business is that, you know, money can really facilitate your progression, and money in the end of the day can really, really make or break a business at times. So I wish I knew that the importance of having capital in the early stages and development stages. But that's at least the lesson that I take into the next company that I start. It will be that having a really strong team always helps because then you can deliver tasks, you can get more done more effectively. But you have to be very selective. So team and capital, I would say, are the two things that I wish I had known the importance of earlier. And but it's something, you know, you learn along the way, and obstacles
Yeah. So those are
countless,
the two important.
hundreds of obstacles. Every day there's a new obstacle, and it goes back to the point I'm saying that you have to be able to adapt. Things will happen sometimes that you could have foreseen, something that you could have prevented, and there's other times that you can't prevent that. You could never see it happen, and it just happens. For example, recently we were doing our first shipment to another city, and the truck that was supposed to transport these juices broke down. I talked to the transport company. It was their first time a truck has broken down in years. and it happened the first day, and it's something that I could never predicted. But you have to be able to talk to the customer and be able to learn from it, and yeah, sometimes things just happen, and there's not much you can do about it. So that's one of the big obstacles. Another big obstacle was the fact that paperwork, legal terms, and if you don't do that correctly in Norway, you have to pay fines if you don't deliver the tax returns, and if you don't do all these things on when they're due. Easily you could be fined, and very large amounts as well at times. So a lot of legal paperworks. Some of the obstacles I faced, there's so many, but the biggest obstacle without a doubt is yourself, is your mental fortitude, and it's being real with yourself. Oftentimes people can be clouded or very stubborn by not accepting the facts. So always look at the numbers instead of the emotions. And that's the biggest obstacle, is yourself. So change your mentality, stay focused on your goals, and just hit your goals and move on to the next one. That is, I think those are some of the biggest obstacle, yeah, without a doubt, is yourself. So continuously improve yourself and continuously improve the business. Especially in the early stages of a startup, it's important for you to stay healthy, stay fit, because if you are having a bad day, your business will have a bad day. And it's being able to take away those emotions from it, and just focusing on getting results. But entrepreneurs will always face